Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Weagle Oval here in Adelaide, South Australia. We're on a Friday here, but if you're overseas, it is probably still Thursday. So we've got quite a big day of baseball. We've got 3 games on Diamond 1 here for you. This one that we're just about to view is quite significant between Cinda Spirit and the Adelaide Seahorses. The winner of this will go into the gold medal game, and the loser, you know, as much as we say a loser, will still play for bronze. So there's plenty on the line in this game. I'm going to be joined by Peyton Daniels today.
Good to be here again.
That's fantastic, and Peyton, can't thank you enough. It's a big job sitting here and keeping concentration and helping out, but invaluable. So thanks you very much, Peyton. Whilst we're still in this sort of mode, I might just quickly take this chance to give you the lineups. So Cinda Spirit batting all the way down, so Emma Gainsford will lead off, and she will be on the mound. Riley Devcourt-Batch will be catching. Chelsea Wicks will be at left field. Georgia Gately will be at third base. Charlie LaGrice is an extra hitter. Ashley Young is an extra hitter. Lucy Glastonbury is at centre field. Emily Ninnis at first base. Juno Bromley at second base. Isabella Kozinich will be out at right field. Skylar Coyle at shortstop. Alana Kavanagh an extra hitter. Maya Kanagavataman will be an extra hitter, and Isabella Abrahams will also be an extra hitter. For the Seahorses, they've got a couple of injuries, so they're down to a 10-man squad, or a 10-woman squad right at the moment, and Sasha Boundy will lead off, and she will be playing first base. Regan O'Reilly at shortstop. Dakota Deng behind the dish. Alice Brown at third base. Kyla Deng will be on the mound. Mackenzie Wigmore at left field. Pippa Harris out at right field. Kelsey Goldspank will be at first base. I've got 2 first base people, so I'll have to double check that one. Sorry, Sasha Boundy is at centre field, apologies, leading off, and Kelsey Goldspank is at first base. Blossom Kimberley is an extra hitter, and Marley Frid will be at second base. So they are our lineup. Sean Bourne will be behind the plate. Kim Smith will be out in the middle as our much valued umpires, and we are only moments away from kicking off. So this game has some significance, Peyton.
We've seen good things from both sides of these girls. One to note from the Spirits, definitely Emma Gainsford. We saw her come in at the end of one of the games on Sunday last week, and she just had great resilience to get the last couple outs for the Spirit. But again, yeah, with the Seahorses' couple of injuries, it knocks them down a couple, but definitely doesn't take away from their pride of being a Seahorse, and especially here on South Australian ground.
Absolutely, and we sort of half murmured on our first day here that it sort of was looking like that it could be 2 South Australian and 2 New South Wales teams in, and that's exactly how it's panned out. And sort of today, an interesting one, this game, where it's a little on the line still. Obviously, they can't sort of not play around with things, but fiddle around and use some different pitching and save some arms for tomorrow. They're going to have to go flat stick in the next game. A little bit different, in the other South Australian New South Wales matchup, which doesn't bear the same significance. Then they can sort of maybe have a look and place their emphasis on tomorrow.
That's right. It's a bit different than regular season play. Tournament play is a different breed. You've got to make sure that you're doing the right things at the right time, so that those next couple games don't get knocked down by a player that's thrown too many, or a player that's just gotten injured from playing back to back to back.
Absolutely. And I've got a little shout out here from the coordinator of the female program in New South Wales, in Nathan Howard. So good luck. I'm sure there's a lot of New South Welsh people sitting back and really hoping today is and tomorrow are big days for the people in blue. So welcome to you, Nathan. So we're just about to get cracking here. Lovely conditions. I know we've sort of been sporting a little bit of rain, which has sort of been slightly, a little bit inconvenient. But hopefully tomorrow, I think we're scheduled for something like 26, 27. So we've got a beautiful day in mind. And today, hopefully, will be exactly the same. So Kyla Deng on the mound, throwing to her sister Dakota behind the dish in first pitch. She gets a called strike.
And I do believe that Kyla's one of the youngest here in this South Australian Seahorse side. Took her away to the Little League tournament. Emma gets a hit out to center, just dropping in front of Sasha. But yeah, Kyla's one of the young ones, but again, she shows that same resilience as Alice and Dakota, and even you see Regan O'Reilly. She's got great resilience on the mound, but also a leader in the field.
Yeah, well, I think it's all a bit of testament to the amount of baseball that they've been sort of playing over the last few years, that, you know, this is one of the benefits. They come into a tournament like this, they're flexible, they're strong, they're looking to just square around as a bit of a fake bunt for a steal, and Emma jumped her way to second base. That all the girls, just by more game time, more time on the mounds, more experience in different positions, builds that resilience.
Definitely does.
And we're trying to steal third, and she effectively does that. So gets on with a base hit, first pitch, swipes second, first pitch, swipes third. So runner on third and none out. With Riley Debcore Batch, and she cracks one, and it gets under the glove of Regan at shortstop and scores the first run for the Cinda Spirit.
A good move or a bad move? I didn't ask you. All right, okay.
Brings up Chelsea Wick to the plate with the runner on one now. Good start from the Spirit to already be on the board within your first three batters. Single
8, single 7. Chelsea Wicks. And they're off again. So another aspect, and you know, that we talk about baseball and all of your responsibilities. So Kyla up there doing a fantastic job on the mound, but, you know, and here they go again. So they have followed suit. Got on, stole second, stole third, so none out, runner on third, and more pressure on the Seahorses.
Yeah, runs early matter in tournament play, that's for sure. Good take by Dakota there.
So a big shout out also to our umpires who we just don't simply play this game without them, and the commitment and the effort of them. As Chelsea picks a walk, is just fantastic, and we just can't thank these guys enough to come out here and play the huge part that they play in a game of baseball, and probably in most sports, to be honest. So runners in the corners, none out. Georgia Gately, clean up hitter for the Spirit.
We've seen great things from Georgia this past week. She's had some pretty good at-bats in the box, but she's also done a bit of pitching. She's been great on the mound.
And she gets a knock. Oh, beautifully taken. Oh. No, they're calling
and
that
they're
out.
Call the catch. That's right.
So it was a line drive to second base, which was a beautiful piece of play.
Great play by Marley Frid there.
And just in the moment of sort of taking it and in a roll, the ball escaped her glove, but it was a catch, and it was called exactly that. So 1 out for the Seahorses. And again, Chelsea rolls her way to second base, so runners on second and third, 1 out. Left-hand Charlie LaGrice. They're going to try to swipe home. There's a play at the plate, but she's got underneath the tag. Scores the second run for the Spirit. Another base hit up the middle. Spirit have really come to play.
Definitely not taking any time to get those runs across. So we've got another hit out to Cinda.
Yeah, all balls hit well. Single 8, single 7, line drive 4, single 8. So the Spirit, knowing what's on the line here, have really come out and got those bats humming. Early runs are extremely important. And right at the moment, they've put 3 on the board, still with 1 out.
Kyla comes back with a strike there on Ashley Young, one of the Spirit's extra hitters today. Fouls that one off.
Yeah, and this, as we were talking about with tournament play, you know, here we are now into our roughly our 6th day of play. She knocks the ball to the right side. Didn't get much of a jump at first base, and they've turned a double play.
Great throw across from Regan O'Reilly there. Working well with Marley Fred at second.
So beautiful 4 to 6 to 3. Just stalls a potentially very large inning for the Spirit. And they score 3. And we'll take a short break. We will be back here in a moment. So welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first. Cinda Spirit led things off and put a 3 spot on the board in the top of the first. So the Seahorses come out chasing. So on the mound for the Spirit, Riley Debcour-Batch.
Emma Gainsford's up there, yep.
To Riley Debcour-Batch behind the dish.
We've got Sasha Bounty in the box now. The Seahorses would definitely be looking to score early as the Spirit did.
Yeah, we're playing on a full field here, so no cones out at centre field to be stopping balls for ground rule doubles or anything like that. So we're playing on a full-size diamond, 380 feet at the straightaway centre and roughly 320 in the corners. So it's a big field. Anything that gets past those outfielders, it's game on. So 2-1 count to lead off Bounty. Big, tall, angular, left-hand lead-off hitter for the Seahorses. Nice pitching by Gainsford. Makes it 2-2.
Swing and a miss for the first strikeout. Brings up Regan O'Reilly.
Bit of game going on the back diamond out there where you can hear plenty of...
Got the Hornets and the Dingoes out there, and they are loud.
Regan O'Reilly, part of the Adelaide Angels Baseball Club, which has been on a real... There's a shot down the left field line, but foul ball. Regan's been one of the real consistents, and again another that has been playing a lot in boys competition. So she's a tough little nut and quite flexible. She can play infield, she can pitch, and she can certainly swing a bat. So
she's definitely one of the true leaders of the teams as well. She's a very natural leader on and off the field, which is great to see. But she goes down swinging for the second strikeout of the inning. Beautifully
located pitch there by Gainsford. Little sinking fastball in, which was certainly a hole for a lot of hitters. And now Dakota Deng, who's catching her sister, comes to the plate. Hits the ball outside, first pitch. So we've got a big day today here. We've got 3 games on Diamond 1, which we will bring all of them to you.
Yesterday, Dakota went 4 for 4 in their game, so she will definitely be wanting to back that up today. Takes it inside for a ball.
Yeah, tournaments are a fluky thing. Sometimes you get off to a bit of a charge and it's all fantastic, and other times you can't buy a hit and it just builds and builds. It's tournaments are fast and furious. As Gainsford comes back and gets the pitch over, 2-1 the count. So the 2 out, bottom of the first. Gainsford, and there's a ground ball straight back to her. She fields and makes the play and gets the job done. We've got a lot of thank yous. We won't start now, but we will progress through the day as to everyone that makes this possible, as we just see a replay of that 1-3 to close the first. Cinda lead 3-0. We'll see you in a sec. Welcome back. Lovely morning here, probably, 16, 17 degrees Celsius. Just as the day will break, it will get warmer. Got a bit of cloud cover, so no great glare from sun. Slight little sea breeze just to keep everyone interested. And we've got a terrific game here. Cinda Spirit taking on the Adelaide Seahorses. Cinda from New South Wales. Winner of this game qualifies to go through to the gold medal game. So is there something on the line?
I definitely think there is. I think all these girls are fighting for that final spot to get into the gold medal match. You don't come to a tournament without... That ball was laced out to centre field there by Lucy Gladstone-Burry. Great piece of the ball there.
Yeah, we mentioned in the first inning that Cinda have really come out firing, and they sure have. That's their fourth hit.
And another single out to centre field.
Emily Ninnis, who we also saw on the mound as a lefty. And there's another stolen base, though. Something that the Seahorses are going to have to try to keep in check a little. It's just get on and steal at the moment, and it's certainly been significant in them scoring 3 runs. Talking about how difficult it is on that mound, sometimes just hard enough to throw some decent strikes, let alone have to be concerned about runners and think if any bunt defence or backing up bases. I mean, there's just so much to do when people want to comment on pitches sometimes and just don't have...
Just throw a strike, but it's not that easy all the time.
Not that easy. So pick a walk, and at the same time runner advances from second to third, so runners in the corners, none out. So welcome to everyone out there, hopefully tuning in and watching their kids because they weren't fortunate enough to be here, or grandma or grandpa or aunties and uncles, whoever you might be. Thanks very much for joining in. And
we're pretty lucky to have Spacequake Sports here live streaming the games for us. It's great to have, as I know, family in the States that have been able to watch me both in baseball and softball now. It's good so that all these interstate teams are able to show their families their games.
So true. So, yeah, big thank you to the Spacequake team. A massive commitment to come here. Normally we do maybe 1, maybe 2 games in a day, perhaps, but here they are, day 1. They did 4 games in succession with little half-hour breaks, and it's a great deal of concentration from all to bring this wonderful vision to you. So, as Peyton said, a huge shout-out and thank you to Spacequake Sports. So runners on second and third, 1 out. Little pop fly to 4 that was nicely taken. A couple of good catches thus far by Marley at second base. She's been significant in saving a couple of runs. Swing and a miss from Kozinich. Playing right field for the Spirit. We've seen Isabella on the mound as well, so Ding comes again and misses inside. 3-1. Again got the picks a walk. Got David Muggleton, the owner of Spacequake Sports, up top on the scissor lift, bringing you all shots from behind. We've got Brandon, who's a wonderful producer who not only updates and keeps everything in check, balls, strikes, score, and then sort of works off our interaction with regards to jumping around the place and showing replays. And, it's quite a big job. So, again, for a little 2-man team today. Fantastic stuff. So the bases are bulging. 1 out. Top of the second. Skylar Coyle at the plate for the Spirit. Strike 1.
Great for Kyla to come back in with a strike after having 2 walks in this inning. Bringing it back now. This is up on that one to have a 1-1 count.
Corners playing in for the Seahorses, so with 1 out, they'll be, if they get anything handleable, they'll be looking to throw home for a force there and a possible double play, but be looking to try to stop a run crossing here. Called strike. Ninnis getting a huge lead there at second base, so anything that's in there's a swing and a miss.
Great strikeout by Kyla. Definitely an important time. You don't want to clear those bases whatsoever here.
Yeah, baseball often a game of moments, and that was a moment, and so is this. Loaded bases, 2 out. Cinda leading it by 3. Seahorses will be looking to try to keep that scoreline exactly where it is. And there's a little nuffy. And Dean opts to go home. And it's called safe. Have a look at that one again. It was a tight little play, a little swinging bunt. Pitcher came and got it. Could have gone to first, opts to go home, and a little boom boom at the plate. Called safe.
Don't even know if the replay changed my mind at all. Looks like Kyla's showing a bit of emotion up there on the mound, which isn't always a bad thing. It means that she cares, and you can see that she cares. She just wants what's best for the team here.
No, absolutely. I mean, we're just talking about the responsibility. It is the most loneliest place in the world out there on the mound. You've got so much to do, so much responsibility, you know, just to make it competitive. And, you know, she had a choice there and she opted for home, and it was a nice stretch and it was a very close play.
Yeah, nothing else she could have done there, really. Her momentum was all moving towards the plate. Would have been hard to pick it up and then try to choose a different base to throw to. But these are the moments that build that resilience within the young players, working through a tough out, working through tough outings as well. Just not just once. She's going to keep going and keep building that resilience up for the next couple of batters.
Yeah, and you said Kyla was one of the youngest. So she's just a very young girl here playing under 15. So, you know, a lot on her plate today.
Yeah, I believe she's 12.
Wow. As easy as it is to say, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and, you know, you just keep learning from things. And I'm sure that with their love of this game, got Julie out there just consoling her and saying, it's okay, kid, we've got plenty of time to go.
That's right. We're only in the top of the second. It's a long game. We're not going to have one pitcher the whole time. So Kyla's going to keep working hard here. Have to give you some bit of confidence having your sister behind the plate, your older sister.
That's right. I was thinking, would that make it better, or would that make it worse? That you got your sister, hey, shut up and let me just do what I do.
These two have a lot of love for each other, that's for sure.
Oh, well, that's extremely good. So she bounces back and comes straight back in with the strike. Just brilliant stuff.
He loves playing.
Can I give it a man? Come on, I've got to get you to try to pronounce that for me. And again, she comes back, gets a ground ball. Regan O'Reilly, a little feed to second. That gets the Seahorses out of things. Spirit score 1. They take a 4-0 lead into the bottom of the second. And that is just class, all class by Kyla to shake a few things off and throw 2 strikes and get her team out of the game. Just while we've got you here, we'll just have an acknowledgement to our sponsors. These people are just absolute paramount in bringing this all to you. Adelaide Giants, Coates Hire, Arnott's Biscuits, Chibo Espresso, City of West Torrens, SA Water, Baker's Delight and Nassaware. Wow, thank you so much. We'll see you back here in a moment. Welcome back. Again, you can see from the shots up top from behind the plate how this little ground is just tucked into absolute suburbia here in Plympton in South Australia. Yeah, there's a great shot. Alice Brown with a line drive straight to the hot corner.
George Gately takes that one for out 1. Game of luck, isn't it? Hit it where they're not, and if you do, then you're probably out.
Yeah, especially against against good sides at this pointy end of the competition. They've shown they're very, very capable of catching just about anything.
That's right.
Making some good plays, plenty of strikes being thrown. Extremely high quality game. Kyla Deng. Straight off the mound into the batter's box. 1-1 the count. Takes one down low. Gainsford got a wonderful arm.
She definitely has pace behind every pitch she throws. Strong girl.
And there's a rip and just foul. Again, that's what these competitions provide, is that opportunities for a youngster like Kyla Deng to be thrown in at the deep end, so to speak, but boy, all we're seeing is just positives.
That's right. She's definitely not sinking, is she?
Sure isn't. Oh, a lovely pitch. And just paints the outside part of the plate for a strikeout.
That's going to be Emma's 3rd strikeout of the day. Bringing up Mackenzie Wigmore, who's out playing left field today.
Yes, Mackenzie, son of Ben, as we've talked about before, that an Australian representative, an Olympian, just a legend in South Australia here. And I know, Peyton, we talked about it before, that you had a little bit of experience with Ben as well in...
Yeah, being able to coach aside with Ben, taking the kids over to Little League earlier this year, it was a great experience for him to share his knowledge with me.
Yeah, well,
he's serious on the field, but outside of the baseball, he's probably one of the funniest people, but don't tell him I said that.
Funniest? Wow. These games for just all around the strike zone. Been really well supported by the catcher.
And that one might have caught the hand of plate umpire Sean.
Yep, sometimes just not enough protection for the men in black. Used to be men in blue, but now they've opted for black.
Silly for a summer sport.
Yes, doesn't seem to be much logic with it. And there's another great pitch. Boy, oh boy, she is on fire, Emma Gainsford.
3 up, 3 down for Emma there.
Yep.
Collected another K.
4th punch out of 6 hitters. And she is very much on fire at the moment and loving every second of it. So look at that for a list of people, thanks to volunteers. You know, seriously, you wonder how these sorts of tournaments occur. Well, they occur just like that with, what would that be? You know, 50 or 60 people up there. And I might maybe start, you know, right from the top. You know, we've got Leanne Smith. Leanne's been paramount in the Adelaide Angels Baseball Club for probably, you know, 20 years. But certainly she's taken roles of president. She is a really organiser of most things. She is so professional, just a brilliant asset. And her son Brady is playing at college in the States at the minute. So are they baseball people? Yes, they are. Dion Teal. You can probably talk about Dion more than I.
Yeah, Dion coached our Open Women's State team this past year and really proved that he's got a love for South Australian baseball for sure. Even seeing him around here, he invited a couple of us Open women out to do some commentating. And he just wanted us to make sure that we had that opportunity to give back to these young girls that gave to us. And they cheered us on that whole entire national tournament. And just to be able to give back is probably more than I could ask.
Yes, and his eldest daughter, Sienna, is working her way through this system. So very much involved and at the Adelaide Baseball Club as a coach. Stewie Batchelor, again, coach, supporter, being a Rays coach, just absolutely essential, you know, just to how things go. Kat Ganley, just right in the Leanne Smith mould there, just effortless. She just does things just so brilliantly, they're so professionally, runs an academy here through winter, and so there's 4, but 4 extremely important ones, and we'll come back to that.
4 of many, that's for
4
sure.
4 of many. If I carry on like that with everyone, we'll be here till next week thanking everyone. But when there's been a change of pitcher.
We've got a change. We've got Sasha Bounty out there on the mound now.
Yep, so we're going to
Looks like Kyla has moved over to second base now.
Yeah, 8-1, 1-4, 4-8.
Hit up to Kelsey, and she steps on her own bag for out number 1.
No. No, we're the leads.
So put out 1 for Isabella, and back to the top of this very long lineup, but back to the real engine room of this hitting lineup.
2 pitches right to the top again.
1 out. Top of the 3rd.
There would definitely be some positives of having that longer list as the Spirit does, as Emma fouls that one down the left field line. So the Spirit have 4 extra batters to get through, opposed to the 10 that the Seahorses have today. They've made it through their lineup, and we're back up to Emma Gainsford.
Foul ball. 1-2. Yeah, I think we saw Sasha pitch the other day as well, and we're both impressed. Again, just very angular, long levers, a lefty. And there's a nice pitch, and it's driven out to centre field.
Marley Frid with another catch for today.
Dude, it's just
Seems
following.
like Marley's everywhere.
She's following her. They've got to pick on somebody else because Marley's got it well and truly under control at the moment, even though she really basket catch this one a little bit, but nicely done. It's not easy out there, picking the ball up off the bat, trying to work out how much depth the shot's got, whether it's popped or driven.
Did well to get over to that one.
Two out. So Shasha just come on the mound and just stem the flow. Got a good hitter in the batter's box, Riley Dead-Cool-Batch. Takes a pitch up high. Two and oh. She sets and delivers. There's another crunch out to centre field.
Just drops in front of Marley there at centre field. Puts a spirit runner there at first.
Now this will be interesting with the lefty on the mound. Last time these girls got on, they just stole. It's interesting to see with the lefty as to whether it's going to hold them up a little bit or whether they're just going to go first move and chance their arm again. As Boundy sets. Yep, they're off. Ball in the dirt. Nicely picked. Dakota Ding.
We've got two outs here, so maybe they weren't too fussed about getting the runner. They're just more so going at the batter as she takes off again to third base. Got a 1-1 count here on Chelsea Wick. Great outside pitch there from Sasha. We've seen Sasha's movement with the ball with that lower arm slot. Not quite sidearm, but definitely getting there. And she gets that ball to run across into that right-handed batter's box, that's for sure. Dakota does well to recover that one, keeping Riley there at third base.
So runner on third, two out. Chelsea Wicks at the plate, picked a walk at her first at bat. Gets a pitch outside and picks another walk. Again, we've got runners in the corners with two out. If the script is being read like we've seen it, that Chelsea will be off pretty early in this count to get the scoring position for Georgia Gately, who hit a line drive to 4 at her first at bat. So a quality hitter in the box. Yep, she's off and cracked. Second base again. Oh. So fielder's choice. Was thrown to first and just not quite taken.
So that's moved Chelsea over to third base. We've got runners on the corners again.
So she's doing a wonderful job on the mound. Throwing plenty of strikes, giving us team lots of chances. And although not perfectly taken by Dakota, good enough. She got a glove to it and was able to keep it under control to avoid that runner scoring from third. So runners on second and third, two out. Beautiful pitch. Strike one. Charlie LaGrice at the plate for the Cinda Spirit. Got a base hit at her first at bat. And that pitch clips the edge. 1-2.
We've had 4 singles out to center, and one of them was also by Charlie. So, we've got Marley out there working hard.
Just down.
Which one's wrong?
2-2. Runners on second and third. Oh, there's a breaking pitch. And then, another chance for a put out. And she makes it. So 1 run crosses the plate for the Spirit. That's their 5th. And they lead this 5-0 as we see that replay of that shot. And the grass got a little
I think
bit
Kelsey started to bobble it there, and she collected it to get that final out.
So again, while we've got you here, the big amount of thank yous. Edidal Cardobo, whose daughter Lily is also working her way through the ranks. Just effortless. She just does an enormous amount of work. Amy Brown, Kerry Bias, Jason Bias, Ryan Ingram, Dennis Ganley, Min Chua, who's the president of the club right at the moment, just does an enormous amount of work. Natalie Hyde, Jackie Fabian Kissel, who is the daughter of... I'm having a little momentary blank there, of Lillian Sterry, who's a real up-and-coming young player. Paul Sterry, the father. Sophie Fush. Carly Williams, who's sitting next to me at the moment, who does an enormous amount of work. Her son, Taj, represented Australia, and she's here doing Game Changer at the moment. Jessica Bias, Zara Ingram, Steve McGann, Greg Frick, Rodney Nick, Rick Mead, Ben Williams, Tony O'Reilly. Just to name a few. We'll be back with plenty more. We'll see you back here in a moment. So welcome back, everyone. And again, with a squad of 15 for the Spirit. Changes are aplenty. So we'll try to keep you up with things. One thing for sure, Gaineshead's still on the mound, and she is just pounding away. Lovely athlete again. Not huge in height, but lovely long levers, and she uses every little millimetre of them, and she gets a little nick at the inside edge.
They're going to have to go back a very long way.
Pippa Harris swings over the top of that one. 1-2. So I believe the change is Isabella Abrahams has gone back to EH. Maya Kanagavatnan has gone to right field. There's a strikeout, her 5th. She's dealing. Alana Kavanagh has gone to second base. Isabella Kozanic has gone to an EH, and Juno Bromley is an EH as well. I think that's about all of the changes. So Gainsford. Swing and a miss by Kelsey Goldspink.
Emma does very well out there on the mound to keep her composure. Not too many facial expressions, but she's definitely there to pitch strikes.
Ground ball, third. Ninnis collects it. Couldn't quite get it across. So a base hit to Goldspink.
I didn't see where that ball went. Thanks.
Brings up Blossom Kimberly, who's our EH for the Seahorse today.
Thanks for a little bit of intel from Nathan that Emma represented Australia at the Intermediate Little League or the League World Series with the Hills, another powerful charter in New South Wales. So plenty of experience with Emma, and it's on show here for us all. See again there, really conscious about base runners, and she gets a strike across. 1-1. Blossom Kimberly, extra hitter for the Seahorses. Takes a fastball up. Gainsford really reared back and let that one fly. 2-1 the count. Steps off.
Emma's doing well to control Kelsey's lead over there at first. Kelsey's not snaking too far off the base, knowing that Emma has that quick pick off. Kelsey gets back. Emma doesn't throw the ball for that one. Like we said, Emma's only job isn't just to pitch. She's got multiple jobs. She's got to keep those runners at bay so they don't get easy bases. Good hit from Blossom there. Gets past George's glove there at third. Rolls out to left.
That's why it's called the hot corner.
That's right.
See that ball just rear through. One of those little things about playing on turf that as beautiful as you can have the conditions. When the ball's hit hard and you're short hopped at third base, it's just a Hail Mary, a flash of the mitt, and hopefully you get...
4 to E3? Yeah.
Called time.
I think Marley wasn't quite set in the box yet before Emma started her delivery.
Yep, just still picking up her signals. Gainsford, and there's a pop, and it looks like it's going to find some turf.
In. Nobody's at third to get Kelsey there, so Kelsey will stroll right in. And now we've got the bases loaded for Sasha Bounty. Good spot to be in for the Seahorses team.
Well, it was just about essential, really. They can't leave it too late. They're chasing 5. They had to mount some sort of challenge, and here they are in the bottom of the third. Loaded bases. 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup. Sasha Bounty. Squares to bunt, which is a little unusual. I think Julie is really making her signals clear, but she's come around again and trying to... I think she's got to hit away now. 1-2.
It's like 1-1 still.
Swings and misses. And Okay, she was called that she didn't go for that bunt earlier, so it was a ball. She works really quick and gets a little nick on that one. Nearly taken by Riley behind the dish, but just eluded her mitt. Loaded bases, 1 out. Chasing 5. Seahorses need some solid bat on ball.
And that one's inside for ball 2 here. 2-2 count. We've got 1 out. And the bases are loaded for Sasha Bounty.
Good pitch.
Swinging for strike 3. That would be Emma's 6th strikeout of the game today.
6 out of 11. But brought Regan O'Reilly, the very dangerous O'Reilly, to the plate. Just misses a little low, a little out. Nicely received by Deb Corbatch, just trying to steal a strike, but she didn't get the call. 1-0. Good time for O'Reilly here, be looking to put some solid bat on ball. There's a strike, 1-1.
Takes that one inside for ball 2. Seahorses would be looking to get some of these runners in quickly now. I know that we've still got a bit of time, but time does get away in tournament baseball. We've got timed games up until now. Once we're in the finals, we go into 7 innings, don't we?
Yes. Yes. Just a slight little change just with regards to the 6-run limit that there is no 6-run limit. Or, sorry, there is a 6-run limit, but all runs count. So if you had runners on and you surpass the 6 runs, but 3 scored to make it 8, 8 will count. So a big moment here. Full count. Loaded bases. Foul ball. All runners will be taking off with 2 out. So if you can land one somewhere, you're going to get some multiple runs. Puts
a bit of pressure on that field to make an out, no matter where it's hit.
So gains to O'Reilly, and she check swings, foul ball. Again, O'Reilly just with her experience, just not feeling it.
Yeah, great composure in the box here.
She's looking for a strike, and Gainsford, she gets one straight down the middle and she swings over it. That is a big strikeout for the Cinda Spirit. None cross with a real opportunity. They retain. She look at where she's located and she gets synced with that fastball, and it is just brilliant. So we'll carry on while we're here. Richard and Marty Douglas, Raman Martinez, Beck Murdoch, who's not only a big club stalwart but a coach, John McKechnie, Jackson McKechnie, Peter Hatcher, Luke Rand, Alex Dittrich, Tim Wilby, Lily W, Sophie M, Alyssa, Zara S, Charlie F, LF, Emma E, Pippa, Layla O, Winter M, Kira M, Monica Matchton. Again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think a big shout out needs to go to the grounds crew here. We've had the boys out helping after every single game. Pretty immaculate field for what we've had. We've had multiple games on each field every day, and each time they come out, they reset that dirt, and the mound has stayed great. Round the plate has stayed great. No big divots where all the righties come in, but big thank you to them for keeping it all clear for us.
Absolutely, and we've had some rain, so it's been covers on, covers off, a little bit of tidy up. And right at the moment, the ground is looking absolutely perfect. So huge shout out to everyone we've got a back diamond going as well that needs the same sort of attention. So they're just doing such a great job. We'll see you back here in a flash. Fantastic, wonderful to have Peyton next to me, who's so au fait with especially the SA girls. Sasha Boundy, who had a stint on the mounds, gone back out to right field, back to centre. Dakota Deng is on the mound. Kyla Deng's gone to an EH. Straight into her work there, Dakota. Mackenzie Wigmore's gone behind the dish. And I think that just about does us for the Seahorses. Dakota. Oh, nice pitch.
Great movement on that ball there.
Yeah, like had a little bit of slide action on that pitch. He, again, beautifully built for a pitcher, nice and angular, long levers. She comes to the plate again and misses down and out. 1-2.
There's that pitch again for the first strikeout from Dakota Deng.
Super impressive. It's a beautiful pitch. You see it out of the hand here. You can see that she just gets a little bit of action going with it and gets some lovely drop and movement on that fastball.
I've been training with her over at Woodville, and she's been trying to show me how she throws this pitch, and I don't know if I'll ever get that same movement as her. She's got some funky spin on it. We've got Lucy Glastonbury up to the plate now, who's been out at centre this game. She had a single out to centre in her last at-bat. Takes that one inside for ball 2.
Lucy, you got a shot to centre field at her first at-bat. Playing centre field. There's another crunch.
Just past Blossom there at second base. Out to Sasha.
Beautiful piece of the ball. Got one of those composite bats and just crack. Base hit. Centre field. Her second for the day.
She did off her sister.
Going to be another change here by the looks of things as Julie goes out to second base. Not sure what...
I think we're checking on Blossom. Might have had a bit of a tweak of an ankle or a knee with that little dive.
Yeah, I'm not sure how far back Brandon can go, whether it's possible to drag that play up again, but she certainly has, and look at him go straight back into this play. This ball was hit hard, and in her movement to her right, she's just given that little ankle a tweak.
Seems to be walking it off, so hopefully she's all good. I don't think the Seahorses want to have to deal with another injury for today.
No, they got 2 out of their 12 that are no good right at the moment. So
they've got Denver Kimberley out as well as Alice Morrison out.
giving that ankle a good twist and a good test. Sure, if she can tough it out, she will. She's just having a little wander around. Not sure whether we can bring those thank yous up again, Brandon. Sorry, mate, I know I'm asking a lot of you. Oh, there's a shot from... Thank you, mate. Brilliantly done. So we've got the canteen crew. Got Jessica Bias, Zara Ingram, Natalie Hyde, Sophie Fush, Talia Guy, Molly Ganley, Lauren Hatcher, Min Chua, Beck Murdoch, Jackie Fabian Kissel, Stuart Batchelor, Carly Williams, Lynn Tucker, Lily Del Cordovo, Dion Till, Mia Till, Ida Del Cardovo, Catherine Till, Sandra Cox, Cherie Cools, Dylan Scalfino, Dennis Ganley, Dean Smith, Leanne Smith. So again, this canteen is just quality. The food they produce is just absolutely sensational. Their chicken wraps get shout outs from here, there and everywhere. So again, it's just such a big task. Have quality food, keep the canteen clean and continually produce great food. Awesome. And you wouldn't realise that obviously all of these teams need to be fed. So in all their breaks, they're provided food. So there's a lunch makers crew, Lynn Tucker, Michelle Barrett, Ida Del Cardovo, Jackie and Fabian Cassell, Sharon Ruskin, Carly Williams. I've also seen Kat Ganley in there. No doubt there's a ton of others as well. But again, a tournament is run by a big, big family.
And we're seeing lots of these names multiple times. It just shows that baseball doesn't happen without the volunteers. We don't get all of these lunches just magically appear. They're having to be made in the background that maybe we don't always see, but definitely give everybody good thanks the next time you're up at the canteen. We've had a couple changes. We've had Kyla come back into the game. She's gone to second base. Sasha Bounty has come out to become an EH. And then we've got Blossom, who's moved from second to center.
Brilliant. The Seahorses have cottoned on that they're going to run. So we've seen a pick off. Here's another good pitch. Gee. Well, Dakota's got a lovely, lively arm, another Woodville representative, so some serious arms being produced by the Senators. Emily Ninnis, swinging lefty, and she's hit that ball. Little deflection off the glove. They were able to get a force out at 2.
Again, Regan O'Reilly taking those balls from the right side of the field. She's done well to roll a couple double plays, but doesn't quite get that second throw off for that one.
No, it just wasn't enough time for it, but just to be there, that was a clutch play at second base there. There was not a lot of time. There was no room for error. Got a good feed. Got a fielder's choice 4-6. Pitch up high. 2 out. Dakota really just slowed everything down, throwing quality strikes, keeping runners at bay.
Doing well to control the timing of the game, that's for sure. As Emily takes off to second base. So we've got Juno Bromley in the box.
Juno hit a pop fly to second base at her first at-bat, and there's a
great
lovely
play
inside
there.
move. Just sensational. First one I've seen of the weekend, that lovely inside move. Once runners get past that shortstop, it becomes pitcher's responsibility, and she took it. And great coordination with Riley. Beautiful play. See you back here in a flash. So welcome back. We've got a lot to get through today, and we'll go through these volunteers again at some stage, but just brilliant of the Spacequake crew to have everyone there so you can see for yourself. But we'll get to the grounds crew. Peyton's already given them a big shout out and said the type of job that they're doing. It's just a big task. Keep preparing diamonds. Half hour in between games, so Davey Watkins and Adelaide Angels, absolute stalwart. He is just a wonderful guy, and he is just can't do enough for this club. So Davey, Taji Williams, Greg Frick, Stuart Batchelor, Braden Edwards, Ben Williams, Rodney Nick, Dion Teal, Rick Mead, John McKechnie, Jackson McKechnie, Paul Sterry, Jackie Fabian Kissel, Sienna Teal, Warren Whitlam, Derek Hill. Boys and gals, a big thank you to you. At the end of the day, these diamonds are just absolutely essential. They have to be safe. Girls have to feel as if they have no questions or feel uneasy out there, and they haven't. And there's a crack first pitch. Oh, beautifully taken, but just dropped out of her hand as she transferred to throw.
Puts Dakota Dean there on first base and brings up Alice Brown.
So went straight in the glove, but the little transfer couldn't quite get it done.
Then spun around and tried to throw. And with Dakota's wheels, I think, yeah.
She is fast.
But the stick glass also stops that getting there.
So Alice Brown, another real up-and-coming talent of this state. Beautiful pitcher, playing third base today and hit a line drive 5 at her first at-bat. Smashed it. It's Gainsford again. And there's another crack. Beautiful hitting by Alice.
Great piece out to centre field there. Seems like a lot of the balls are coming out to centre field today.
Yes, which indicates great technique from the hitters. Letting that ball travel, driving it up the middle. The most space that you've got as a hitter is up the middle. And a lot of people are following suit with that at the moment. So brilliant job by the hitters. As Gainsford steps off.
Emma's done well to control the running game of the defense for them. She's held a couple of our Seahorse runners at bay, making sure they're not taking too much space.
No, it's not good. That's a little foul ball straight into the face of Kyla. She's not having much luck, Kyla, at the moment, but I tell you what, she is showing strength, adversity, toughness. And here it is here. She squared round a bunt, and as happens, bang. Fortunately, it looked like it sort of got a little bit of that ear guard and just might have caught a little bit of flesh, but could have been a lot worse. But she's a tough little cookie. Julie, again, consoling and just making sure everything's okay here.
Looks like she's all right.
Yeah, runners in second and third. First and second, none out. She was asked to bunt them, get them out of forced play. Just taking her time, just making sure that everything's okay. As we said before, they're running with a crew of 10 at the moment. A couple of injuries. So we're going to have a little sit down and just regather things. We might get those thank yous up again, Brandon, if that is possible, please, mate. Thank you, buddy. So there's a merchandise stand inside as well, which needs to be manned or womaned or just someone behind there taking some money and giving some products. So Tessa Ruskin, Sharon Ruskin, Edadel Cardobo, Jackie Fabian Kissel, 2 names that are just coming up here, there and everywhere. Mia Teal, Ava Teal, Sienna Teal, Catherine Teal, and Vanessa Miller. Thank you so much. Again, just for instances just like this, we need a first aid and physio crew here. So we've got Senior Davey Watkins and Lauren Hatcher doing a lot of work with people. There's a lot of injuries and just little, all sorts of things that require not only just, physical help, but sometimes a little bit of mental assistance and all sorts of things. So thank you to the first aid and physio crew.
We've also got our umpiring coordinator, Paul, who also does umpiring himself outside of tournaments. Again, we wouldn't be able to play if we didn't have the umpires. It would be a pretty boring game.
Sure would.
Looks like Kyla's got back up.
Yeah, well, there's so much to be concerned about these days. We're never seeing a great deal more of concussion that has become really a big word in all sports all around the world in the last few years, with head traumas and all of that sort of thing. And I think they're going to take the safety aspects here and just give her a little break. So
looks like the Seahorses will be down to their 9 players.
Yeah, exactly.
Sasha went off sick.
Sasha Boundy. Okay, so potentially they're down to 8 players that they've got to choose from here. We will keep you informed here. We've got a decent little break here, so we just might go back to those thank yous if we can, please, Brandon. Thank you, mate. So as we said, with Paul Vanderkoe as the umpiring coordinator, we've got a scoring coordinator who's looking after the scorers, but also game changer in Michael Phillips, who's just a stalwart of baseball here in South Australia and doing a wonderful job. And I see him behind here with the scorers and the game changer, just answering some quick questions, just keeping things going, because there's an enormous amount of changes that are made as well. The live commentary crew, that's myself, Andrew Sperling, Peyton Daniels, Jess Maslin. Thank you so much to Peyton and Jess, who just, again, have been thrown in at the deep end a little bit, and it's a big, big job. You expect a little bit of professionalism, but the girl next to me here, Peyton, just doing a wonderful job. So thanks a heap, Peyton, and Jess will be back. And for the socials photography, GK Snapshots, Gavin, who's getting around with snapshots, which are just absolutely really essential. And I know for parents and family and just in general to see some nice snapshots of players in live shots and not so live shots. There's GK Snapshots up there at the moment. Can see he delves into photography, music, sports, events, based in Adelaide. So if you need anyone to do some photography for you, you make sure that you ring Gavin or get onto Gavin at Facebook on Gavin's Snapshots, and also to email him. We'll get back to Gavin, I'm sure, at some stage. But also the shots, Bianca Smith, Sports in Focus. So again, it takes a family to bring all of this to you. And there is a family of, I haven't done my math, but there would have to be 60 or 70 people up there. So we just can't thank you enough, and a little bit of a chance for us to grab a quick drink and just keep these vocal cords nice and moist. Oh, that's not such a great word, is it? We'll see you back here in a moment. Welcome back, everyone. As we sort of intimated that with concussion being such a real big word in the world of sport and in general at the minute, that Kyle is just being assessed just on concussion protocols. So she's going to come out of the game.
Which will also result as an out. So the Spirit gain an out.
Okay. Okay, and Mackenzie Wigmore is going, obviously, to come into the plate, and she's going to take the foul, which that was on Kyla, into her at bat, I believe, that both managers have agreed upon.
That's the way we've understood it.
So let's review things here a little bit. We've got runners on first and second. Alrighty, back we come. We'll keep you informed because I know there might be they're going to bunt again and look to get those runners out of a force situation here. Again, just a little inside move from Emma. So we reset. She comes to the plate. Ball's down. It's just a little deep play, I think, on this occasion, just to get the infield moving, and both runners took off, and a double steal. So runners at second and third, 1-1 the count.
Just shows what happens whenever you put a little bit of pressure there on the base paths. We haven't seen Emma throw too many wild pitches today, and she just gets that one too low into the dirt.
She resets from the set. She delivers a foul ball.
So we've got runners on 2 and 3. We've got Alice Brown there at 2, and we've got Dakota Ding at third base.
Oh, and she cracks it up the middle. She's going to score a couple of runs here.
And that will score 2. Both of those runners bringing the score 5-2.
Good bit of clutch hitting by Mackenzie Wigmore there. Base hit up the middle.
Another one out to center field.
Yes.
Showing some great hitting today.
Pippa Harris, runner on first. She looks to bunt. So as we said, Kyla has been deemed an out. So we've got one out. Mackenzie Wigmore, who had a 2 RBI single to get the Seahorses on the board. 0-2 the count. Shot, but foul ball.
Pippa Harris is another one of the young Seahorses. I believe she's 13, so just that year older than Kyla, but definitely still on the younger side. But she's keeping her composure there in the books, as all the Seahorses have done today and the past 5 days. Takes that one low for a ball.
Delivers again. There's a little pop fly to the infield. Shortstop comes in. takes the catch and nearly doubled out at first base, but in getting back there was just a slight little bit of collision and it knocked the ball out of out of the glove of Eleanor Kavanagh. No,
I think you were right. Ashley Young.
Well,
Kelsey Goldspan hits a little shot, third base, gathers, throws it over the top. Runners will continue to advance. The runners on second and third, 2 out.
A single. She got there on a single.
no. She got there on a head 5.
Looks like we've got time called for the Cinda Spirit.
Bottom 4.
She got there safe.
And last point.
And she got second.
All right. Bottom 4. 2 across the plate for the Seahorses. 2 out. Runners on second and third. Another one of those moments.
We've got Blossom Kimberley in the box. She had a single out to left last at bat. Single out to left, could possibly score 2 runners now.
Gains for comes. And it's another pop, but this is going to be trouble. Centre fielder comes in, but she can't take it.
Pippa Harris is going to score from third base. Bringing Marley Fred up to the plate.
You can see here, having to come in and those little eyes bobbling around. Couldn't quite seal the deal. So another runner scores. 5-3. Nice swing. Marley Fred. She's been active in the field today. Probably taken 3 or 4 catches. No matter where she's been. Started at second base, jumped out to centre field.
She's over to left now, so she's been a bit of everywhere.
She
Hit right up the middle.
Having to be
Play at the plate. And Kelsey gets in there. Bringing the score 5-4.
We'll see another replay of that play at the plate. It was well done. She came up throwing. Got a good shot off to home. Catcher had to receive it. Makes a tag. Call. Safe. So Sasha, she was a little crook or something, wasn't she? But she's back up and into it.
To have another bat.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
Emma still doing very well on the mound to stay calm. Although she's let in a couple runs, it's not all her fault. The Seahorses are doing well to get onto those fastballs now.
Yeah, wild throw 5 and an E8. Oh, sorry, not an E. Oh, yeah, an E8. I've called it as on a drop catch. So a couple of opportunities for the Spirit, but a swing and a miss. So Spirit get their third out. Sorry, their second out. O'Reilly hits that one hard. They're going to have a shot at home, and it's in the dirt. So some very aggressive base running by the Seahorses.
And Marley was safe at home with that ball just bouncing past the catcher. You can see it just bounces off that inside ankle of the shortstop there. Still comes up with the throw to home. Looks to be on time, but I think it just bounced away from the catcher there, and then she had a little bit of a stumble.
Yes, she went on the throw, but
so there's your 6-run limit, and the Seahorses take all of them, and they're going to lead this 6-5 into the top of the 5th. We've got a real ball game on our hands. Stick with us. We'll see you back here in a flash. Okay, and we have a ball game on our hands. Top of the 5th. Time is pressing. Cinda Spirit will want to respond here. And they're trailing by 1.
I think we were all waiting for the Seahorses to respond, and man, they responded hard and quick and all in one inning there.
Brilliant. Got Dakota on the mound, and she is really feeling it at the moment. She's letting fly. Foul ball. Nice piece. Dakota's throwing a bit of gas. Juno Bromley in the box for the Cinda Spirit. Oh, there's that pitch again. Just a brilliant little cutter or slider, whatever you'd like to call it.
I think she tells me it's a slider, but I'm not really sure what she's throwing there. But it has great movement to just cut away from that batter at the last moment.
She throws it with velocity.
She does.
Takes nothing off of it. It's a really big pitch for her. So Isabella Kozanic. Strike 1.
Isabella had a walk in her last at-bat, so she'll be looking to see what she can do with the bat this time around.
Kimberly's near now. So this one is now second.
Outside, 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got what? Positive.
Umpire calls time. He lost his...
Got his brain.
Don't be nasty.
Two 2-1 count here on Isabella.
There's that pitch again. Like all good sliders, 2/3 of the way down, they look like a fastball, but their action is late. Dakota's really got a feel for that pitch at the moment. 1-2. 2-2. She sets again. Delivers. Fastball.
With some extra speed behind that one to grab another K here.
Boy, all of a sudden the pressure has just completely swung
That's
around
right.
in this game. And Dakota on the mound, fresh as a daisy, and she's pounding away. 2 out. Skylar Coyle struck out at her first at-bat. As Ding, if the Dakota variety gets the first pitch strike. Remembering the winner of this game goes into gold medal contention, so there is plenty on the line. As Ding again delivers. Same spot. Called strike, 0-2. She comes again. There's that slider. It's got away from the catcher. Going to have to throw her out. She can't get there in time. So a drop third strike.
So pitch. Drop third strike. Swing. Reach on. Nice ball. Did it hit the ground or not? No, it's just dropping. Okay, pass ball. No.
No?
Catcher is the pass ball. You have to do the whole thing again.
Alana Kavanagh. Got a little swinging bunt, which she got safe on at her first at-bat. We'll see whether the Spirit are still eager to get moving on those bases, but they've got a different person on the mound, Dakota, who's paying great attention to them. So no more free bases by the looks of things for the Spirit. They're going to have to earn everything here. They're chasing a run. As Dang sets, delivers. Called strike, but she steals.
Good throw from Mackenzie Wigmore. Just maybe not quick enough to get Skylar over there at 2.
We're seeing Dakota with an inside move as well, so you're not doing anything easy out there on base at the moment. She's pounding strikes and controlling runners, doing a huge job. As again she sets, she comes to the plate, and there's a swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 outs here. I think most of the focus is here on just getting this final batter of the inning.
Ooh, off the handle. Tough little bounce. She gets it and gets her out. It's the Dakota Ding show right at the moment. What an effort from her. Seahorses take a 6-5 lead into the bottom of the 5th. We'll take a break. We'll see here in a moment. Boy, oh boy, there's something on the line in this game. Winner goes through to the gold medal contention. She's 13 years old, this girl, Emma Gainsford. She's currently on 71 pitches. She's going the distance for the Spirit unless something drastic happens, and she has not lost an ounce of velocity.
We've got pitcher Dakota Ding in the batter's box.
1-3, single 4 for Dakota, and she takes a strike. 1-1 the count. What a quality ball game we're witnessing here. Two very good sides. As Gainsford again comes to the plate and a swing and a miss. 1-2.
Dakota started the game catching, but you can only catch 2 innings before you go out and pitch. So they've been strategical about how they play Dakota to make sure she can stay in here to pitch. She's gone down watching that 3rd strike.
It was a pitcher's pitch. We see the replay of it here. Beautifully received. Called strike. KC, Dakota Ding.
Brings Alice Brown into the box.
Smashed the ball at her previous at-bats. Hit a line drive to third base and crossed one over the top of shortstop for a single at her 2nd at-bat.
Although she's usually contributing to the team on the mound, she's doing well to keep the team's composure all together.
Oh.
And that one just drops behind the shortstop there. And she takes advantage of a bit of a wild throw back to the pitcher. And she will stand up on 2 now.
Small things count. 80 feet. Valuable scoring position. Looking to pad that 1-run lead. Mackenzie Wigmore came through with a clutch RBI shot at her previous at-bat. Got the Seahorses going. Comes to the plate. Alice is off. And she steals 3rd.
Bit of a funky slide there. Every step matters at this point. Just keeping that lead is very important now. Don't want to take any foot off the gas here.
It's a high fastball called strike. Emma's up there ready to roll, but Mackenzie's controlling the speed of this game. She's not ready. As Gainsford again comes to the plate. Nice pitch. Strike 2. Strike 3, in fact. It was only 2 strikes. Yeah, 1-2.
Mackenzie Wigmore.
It's not was, it still is. It's 1-2.
She swing.
Ball.
So a 1-2 count.
We've got 1 out here.
Gainsford drives to the plate. Oh, that's dangerous, but foul ball. What an effort by these girls. All of them. Terrific game of baseball.
It has been. There hasn't been a single inning that there hasn't been one of those big moments. Whether it was big strikeouts or Dakota taking all 3 outs for herself. It's been a great game to watch. Spirit are trying to grab these last couple outs to try to generate one more inning.
Gainsford again.
We've got Pippa Harris up to bat to see if we can get Alice Brown scored from third base.
Gainsford working right on the third base side of the pitcher's plate. Getting some nice angle. 1-1. She sets again. Delivers inside. 2-1. Boy, and there's a lot of noise coming from both sides. And know what the stakes are for this game. She comes again to the plate. Outside.
3-1's the count.
She has not thrown a walk at the moment. 3-1 count.
Well done.
She picked a walk, her first that she's conceded for the day. Now runners in the corners. This is going to be a little bit of a pitching visit. And that is looking like that will be all for Emma Gainsford. I think we all need to take our hat off and put our hands together. What a wonderful effort for Emma Gainsford. Brilliant performance. This is going to be a little swap here.
Yeah, 13. So 3-1.
Actually going to one.
Yeah. And then EH.
So welcome back. Boy, oh boy. Bottom of the fifth. Runners in the corners. Pitching change for the Spirit.
Got Ashley Young on the mound now. And we've had Emily Ninnis move over to first base, and Emma Gainsford has come out of the game and become an EH. Kelsey Goldspank is the batter.
Single 5, wild throw 5 for her 2 at-bats. You'd think the runner might be taken off. No. She just gets a few pitches across. That's all she needed. We'll take a short break. Welcome back, everybody. Top 6. Still a little bit of time to go, so we're rolling on. So Maya, and I'll leave that one up to you this time.
We'll have to get pronunciation from her or some
Don't
parents
chicken
or a
out,
coach.
Peyton. Give it a crack.
Oh my!
But Dakota Dean, who is really feeling it at the moment. The pressure on pitches at this time of the game is immense. And she
Great
is
pitch
just
on the
not
inside
feeling
corner.
1 ounce of pressure. Working from the set. She delivers. Beautiful pitch. Dakota Dean. There's a cutter or slider again.
Collects another K.
Yeah, and didn't give marching orders, but she is just spinning around to her team and saying, there's the first one. Let's go. Her adrenaline would be peaking at the minute.
Although there's the pressure of finishing off this inning, there's no pressure of having any base runners on, so I'm sure she's staying a bit more collected now that she hasn't got to worry about anybody trying to steal on her.
It's again, lovely leg kick and just pounds her way to the plate. 0-2.
Looked like she might have added a bit of power to that pitch there.
And that's what a bit of adrenaline does for you. It just really gets every little fibre going, and she comes again, and there's the strike 3. Couple of Ks. Start the top of the 6th. 2 out.
Going to see Emma Gainsford not on the mound but in the box now. So she's been moved now. She's an EH for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and she's found a good piece of the ball. Single 8, fly 8. So there's some really, really solid hitters right here. There's that slider. She just leaves it up just a tad, just a fraction. It's down. From the hip, delivers outside. 2-0. Dakota Dean trying to get. She gets a swing and a miss. 2-1.
Lots of cheering still coming from both sides as Emma swings at that second strike. 2-2's the count.
Pity we haven't got a clock on her, because it looks like she's got a few more mile an hour on that fastball. She's really rearing back and giving everything she's got with control, and she comes again. The ball's hit to O'Reilly at shortstop. She can't get it across. And the gamer, Emma Gainsford, gets a good piece and scurries her way up that line.
Quick out of the box. She takes a bit of a dive into first, making sure that she can be there for her team.
An important base runner for the Spirit. Dean's shown that she is up to the task of managing runners. It's going to be no easy bases right here. She has another look. She sets. She delivers. Outside, runners off. Gainsford, she's quick. Head first slide into second. She steals the base. Puts herself in scoring position. Riley Debcourt Batch, single 7, single 8. So you got a hitter in the box, runner on second, needing a run. She tries to steal
Gainsford
third.
takes off.
Takes it.
Slides in safely.
Two out. Top 6. Runner on third. Cinda Spirit desperately need a run to cross the plate. Foul ball. Another beautiful pitch by Dakota. Pitch is pitch. Painting the black on the outside edge. You've got to remember the pressure builds for everyone here. Umpires,
Us
players,
too.
us, scorers.
Dakota's going to be looking to get this final strike here.
Ground ball. O'Reilly gathers it. Comes up short, but boy, oh boy. Debcourt Batch flew up her line. It's the tying run. Seahorses will get another crack at it, so no huge big deal to them. But the pressure mounts for the Seahorses. Chelsea Wicks with a couple of walks, so a tough hitter. Not an easy out. Debcourt Batch, who just flies. Steals second. Now, all of a sudden...
Pressure's back on to the Seahorses.
Yeah, not immensely, but enough. Runner in scoring position. Good hitter in the batter's box. Dakota Dean gets one across, but not called. Just a little up, according to the chief. One and one. Again, she sets, delivers, up and in. Ball. Debcourt Batch. Speedy. Just clapping her hands at third base, just geeing a hitter on. Come on, Chelsea.
Kelsey Wick in the box has had 2 walks, so I'm sure she's going to be patient in the box today. Swings at that one for strike 2.
Brilliantly located pitch in that situation. Dakota Deng. All class. 2-2. 2 out. Runner on third. She sets. Delivers.
Great pitch to get out of that
And
one.
what a pitch. Dakota Deng. Just absolutely outstanding. But the Spirit get an all-important run across the plate to tie this one up. Boy, oh boy, what a ball game. What a pitch. See you back here in a moment. Very well said by my co-commentator here. Oh, boy. Because that's exactly what it is. And you would have just seen, again, the huge, big list of thank you for volunteers, because they make the magic work and enable us to sit here and watch a ball game like this. And wowee, 6 apiece, Seahorses. Last roll of the dice for them.
We've had a quick change to the Spirit side. We've had Emma Gainsford come back out to shortstop. And we've had Skylar Coyle head back over to the bench to become an EH.
Yep, so they've stiffened up their defence as much as they could, the Spirit. And we go again. And just not trying to do a great deal on the mound there, but throw strikes and be competitive. And that is exactly what is occurring.
We've got Blossom Kimberley in the box for the Seahorses now.
So Ashley Young got the job to work this for her side. So we'll obviously have to, if we get a draw, we'll have to keep working for a result here. She strikes out Blossom. Marley Fred, who's been superb. Single 7, single 8. Cracks one.
Yeah,
straight over the top of second base, and possibility to get to second. They're going to make a play.
She's going to stand up at 2.
Good base running by Marley as well. She's been a superstar down the bottom there today. Single 7, single 8, single 9. Gets into scoring position, especially for a team, which was absolutely critical. Brings back the top of the lineup. Sasha Boundy takes the pitch outside, ball 1.
Good on Marley to move across to second to get herself into scoring position for a next couple of batters behind her.
1-1. So Ashley Young delivers. Gets a called strike. As we mentioned, not overpowering on the mound, but competitive. Just what you want. Oh, and Sasha's got one. Hit up the middle.
Marley's going to
send her. There's a play at the plate. Beautiful receiving. Great job. Riley Debcore Batch took the throw, and on the throw there was contact with the runner. She went back for another touch, but look, you just had to send her. What a magnificent throw.
Watch here the effort from Marley to get around the bases. Emma had a great throw home to
Gainsford, of course.
But that tag was before Marley had even crossed the plate.
Yeah.
But Sasha did sneak across to 2, so again we've got runners in scoring position, and we've got Regan O'Reilly at the plate.
So the ball was relayed to Emma Gainsford, who made a great throw. Debcore Batch with courage, skill, received the baseball, and in the moment of receiving, instantaneous touch with the hitter, and just a great baseball play all round. We have been spectators to a brilliant game here. Everything on the line for these two teams. And
great piece from Regan.
Done another one up the middle.
They're going to send Sasha again, and she's going to cross the plate, and the Seahorses have taken it. Regan slides into 2.
Time and game is the call. The Adelaide Seahorses, against all odds, injuries, illnesses,
Players coming out of the game.
Just have clutched up O'Reilly with a base hit centre field. And it is called officially time and game. But look, hats off, both teams. Cinda Spirit just need to hold their heads extremely high. They have played this game in the spirit of the game with skill and just wonderful baseball all round. But the Seahorses get the job done.
A couple of great mentions for the game today. We had Marley Frid that had taken multiple catches in the field, but also had a couple of great hits. We also had Alice Brown came up with a couple clutch hits, but we can't forget about Regan O'Reilly's hit just then. Sasha did well to move some runners around.
Emma Gainsford nearly went the distance.
Great effort from the Spirit. We had lots of great plays. They did well to hold their own for the first, I think it was 3 or 4 innings were scoreless from the Seahorses, and yeah, Emma was just dominant on the mound.
Boy, oh boy, we hope that you enjoyed that as much as we did. That was a quality game of under-15 girls baseball. The Adelaide Seahorses are off to the big dance. The Cinda Spirit still plenty to play for. They will play for bronze tomorrow. We thank you very much for your viewing. We'll see you back here at half an hour. Thanks so much.